Sometimes it really helps to be able to visualize data. So let me show you how you can chart anything with Ask Steve. Here I am on the Wikipedia page for Fremont, California, the city I grew up in. I'm going to highlight all this climate data and I'm going to say, ask Steve to chart this for me. So that's a skill that I've created. I'm going to leave it as a bar chart, not give it any notes, and see if it can figure out a good way to represent this for me. If I wanted to, I could give it more specific details about what attributes I wanted to use, what data, what color, what axes, all that kind of stuff. But in this case, I left it blank, and let's see what the LLM comes up with. So it's going to create a chart for me. I can now resize the floating panel. That's something new we've added so that you can see these charts. And we can see that it's developed a really great representation for me in bar chart form of all many of the data attributes that are currently in that table right there. It makes it much easier for me to understand what's going on. Let's try a different one. Now I'm going to go look at the racial and ethnic composition of Fremont, and I'm going to ask Steve to chart this for me. I want a line graph, and in this case, I am going to give it some instructions. I just want the top 3 races only. And so now it's very similarly generating a chart and figuring out what it actually should be representing, and then creating that chart for me. So now I can grow that, and I can see that the white alone population in Fremont has been decreasing, the Asian alone population has been increasing, and the Hispanic population has largely stayed the same. Much easier to understand in that format than looking at this table. And then finally, let's just pick a paragraph. Let's look at the population by age. So I'm going to pick that paragraph, say chart this for me, and say I want a pie chart with no notes. And let's see how it does. And so we can see the various age breakdown groups here, but now I can see very easily and visually 25 to 44 is the biggest age group, looks like, followed by 25 to 54 and under 18. So fairly young city with not a lot of older people in it. So you can see now how you can chart any data with Ask Steve. Give it a try and let us know how it goes. Thanks.